Are you ready to dive into one of the hottest real estate markets in the US? In today's video, we'll uncover the opportunities and risks of investing in South Florida real estate. From high rental yields to navigating climate risks, stay tuned to find out everything you need to know to make a smart investment. Why choose South Florida? In the realm of real estate, South Florida stands out as a leading market due to the exceptional combination of cultural vitality, economic expansion, and a climate that is appealing. The absence of a state income tax, the region's robust tourism industry, and the region's diversified population all contribute to the region's attractiveness as an investment destination for both domestic and international investors. On the other hand, the market is characterized by high demand, which can contribute to volatility among the market participants. As the year 2024 progresses, investors need to be mindful of the changing dynamics, which include the possibility of overdevelopment, rising interest rates, and climatic threats. A lucrative opportunity. Real estate investments in South Florida have the potential to provide high rental yields, which is one of the most compelling reasons to make such an investment. In the year 2024, the rental market continues to be robust, driven by the ongoing rise of the population as well as the robustness of the tourism industry. As an illustration, Miami-Dade County provides rental yields that range from 6 to 8% on average, with certain regions even reaching double digits percentages. The region is particularly enticing to investors who are interested in buy and hold strategies and are looking for consistent cash flow. Additionally, the market for short-term rentals, which is buoyed by platforms such as Airbnb, continues to be lucrative, particularly in places that are very popular with tourists, such as Miami Beach and Fort Lauderdale. Property appreciation. Over the course of the last 10 years, South Florida has witnessed a substantial increase in the value of real estate, with Miami enjoying a price gain of more than 25% in the past 3 years. Despite the fact that rising interest rates and concerns about affordability continue to slow down the pace of this development, it will continue into the year 2024. Despite the fact that the potential for capital appreciation is still rather high, investors need to be wary of market corrections, particularly in an area that is prone to economic swings. It is essential to have a long-term investing strategy in order to reduce the risks that are linked with fluctuations in property values. Best locations for investments. Because of the importance of location in South Florida real estate investing, it is essential to choose the appropriate location. Brickell, which is located in Miami, continues to be a popular location for high-end rentals and luxury condominiums in the year 2024. The Las Olas neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale is another popular destination, and it is well known for the combination of residential and commercial properties that it offers to retirees and young professionals alike. There are single-family houses in West Palm Beach that are more reasonably priced and have a high potential for appreciation and rental income simultaneously. A growing number of people are paying attention to newly developing areas such as Wynwood in Miami and Flagler Village in Fort Lauderdale. Considering that these regions are currently experiencing major reconstruction, early investment in them is likely to be appealing. As these communities continue to undergo development, they present exciting potential for both the generation of rental revenue and the appreciation of property values. Tourism and short-term rentals. The real estate market in South Florida is significantly influenced by the tourism business in the region. Additionally, in the year 2024, the short-term rental industry continues to flourish, notably in locations such as Miami Beach and Fort Lauderdale. It is possible for these homes to earn large income, which frequently exceeds that of conventional long-term leases. On the other hand, investors are required to carefully manage local rules, as several communities, like as Miami Beach, have implemented stringent zoning laws in order to control the proliferation of holiday rentals. It is essential to have a solid understanding of these restrictions in order to guarantee the profitability of investments in short-term rentals. The dangers of overdevelopment. The real estate market in South Florida faces a huge risk brought on by overdevelopment, particularly in the luxury condominium portion of the market. Concerns have been raised concerning the possibility of oversaturation in the region as a result of the recent spike in new building. Before making a purchase in the year 2024, investors are essential to do a thorough analysis of the supply and demand dynamics. The presence of an excessive quantity of units may result in a deceleration of price development or even a decrease in certain regions. In order to cut down on the dangers of overdevelopment, investors should concentrate their efforts on regions that have a high demand but a limited amount of new construction. Concern regarding the effects of climate change. Because of its coastal location, South Florida is especially susceptible to the effects of climate change, which include increasing sea levels and a rise in the number of hurricanes that occur. In 2024, these dangers will be more obvious, as insurance rates will continue to rise and certain regions will experience an increase in the frequency of flooding. Because of the potential for long-term viability to be jeopardized in high-risk zones, investors are required to take these aspects into consideration when selecting properties. Making investments in structures that have climate-resilient features, such as elevated foundations and impact-resistant windows, can be helpful in mitigating the dangers associated with these situations. Managing higher interest rates. Increasing interest rates, which in turn raise the cost of borrowing money, will have a significant impact on the landscape of real estate financing in the year 2024. The overall returns of an investment can be affected by higher rates, particularly for those investors who rely on debt. On the other hand, South Florida continues to be appealing because of its robust rental market and the possibility of appreciation opportunities. It is important for investors to investigate a variety of financing choices, such as conventional mortgages, hard money loans, and partnerships, in order to choose which one is the most suitable for their investment objectives. It is possible that individuals who have good cash positions can discover opportunities to negotiate better terms or acquire homes at prices that are more beneficial. Gaining tax advantages. A big advantage of investing in South Florida is the state's favorable tax climate, which is one of the region's many advantages. The fact that Florida does not impose a personal income tax is a significant selling point for retirees and persons with high net worth. In addition, in comparison to some other states with significant rates of population increase, property taxes are very low. 24 years from now, these tax incentives will continue to entice investors, which will ultimately result in increased profits on investment properties. It is recommended that investors seek the advice of a tax advisor in order to make the most of Florida's favorable tax environment and incorporate it into their investment strategy. The long-term prospects. Despite the fact that there are obstacles to overcome, the long-term view for real estate in South Florida continues to be optimistic. It is anticipated that the region will continue to expand, with growth being driven by population changes, a robust economy, and continued demand from purchasers both within the region and from other countries. Investors, on the other hand, are required to negotiate escalating prices, shifting regulatory requirements, and environmental hazards. In order to achieve success in this volatile market, it will be essential to implement a diversified investment plan that places equal emphasis on high-yield rental properties and long-term appreciation. To achieve success over the long term, it will be essential to maintain a high level of awareness and be ready to adjust to shifting circumstances. In the year 2024, investing in real estate in South Florida has a number of big prospects, yet making such an investment demands careful planning and an in-depth grasp of the market. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our latest updates. And don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on investing in South Florida real estate in 2024. We'd love to hear your insights.